Okay, my questions are, you are currently on your Who I Am tour, and you will also be having the Backstreet Boys residency in 2025. How are you
Yes.
preparing for these shows, and what makes these shows special for you?
Well, to prepare for it, I'm transitioning out of the Who I Am tour, which I've been doing for the past 2 years. And that's been really great for me because I've kind of kept busy and I've been writing music and performing and, staying, I'd say, um, fresh, for transitioning into what we do with Backstreet Boys. And now it goes from my live show, which is a little bit more instruments, a little bit more intimate, a little bit smaller venues, back into arenas. And so now it's about, when I transition, it becomes about a show, it becomes about dancing, it becomes about the experience itself. And so transitioning is basically being physically ready for it, starting to kind of get in shape again. And whether that's hitting the gym a little bit more, I'm starting to play basketball a little bit more, make sure my cardio it gets back up again. And yeah, it's always been an interesting balance for me, when I come out of doing solo stuff back in the Backstreet Boys, but it complements, what we do because again, I stay fresh, I stay ready, and I grow. And so I'm very excited because I get to go back into playing my part in the group, which is being, one of five members and playing in a team. So I'm very excited. I have the best of both worlds, and I love performing all of our hits, performing all of our songs that we've done for three decades. And it's going to be a really, really great show at the Sphere, and we're excited for people to be taken on a journey through space and time.
Nick, it's been over a year since Aaron's passing, and we would like to know how do you keep his memory alive, and you know, how has his loss changed your outlook in life and family?
Anytime anybody, um, I mean, we all in our lives lose people that we love, and that's as we get older, it continues to happen. And for me, it, I still to this day am at a loss. It's very hard for me to process it, and I don't think that I really have processed it or have understood necessarily, everything that I've gone through in regards to that. And sometimes you push it down a little bit, and then all of a sudden you have a conversation like I'm having with you, and you feel emotional, and but I'm still kind of, I guess I can say I'm still in the grieving phase of it, and still haven't fully grieved with everything that I've gone through. So um, but in regards to how I take my personal experience in my life with my family, because it's not even just my brother. Everybody thinks it's my brother. I lost my sister, BJ. I've lost my sister, Leslie. I lost Aaron. My father. Like almost my entire all I have left now is my sister. And I think all of my family is almost gone, and I think that this, a lot of it is contributed to, this industry that at a young age, at the age of 12 years old, that I got into, a lot of it has affected my life and affected my family, and so now what I'm doing is I'm concentrating extremely hard on my children, my wife, my life, and trying to be the best father that I can be, try to be the best husband, and try to um, do something take make a change, give something better for my children that we didn't necessarily have, if that makes sense. Normalcy. And I think that's a lot of the things that we was taken away from my family. My we were thrust into this music and entertainment world, and it affected our family. And so I concentrate very hard on trying to give my children a normal life that we never had. And that's just baseball, being there for them, taking them to school, helping them in their education, being, just being involved with my children. And that's kind of how I guess heal in a lot of ways.
Mm,
But again, I like to concentrate, like on that. But it's not just about my brother. It's my whole family who
that
has
is
been
right. That
affected.
is right. That is right. And our hearts goes out to you, and we look forward to you coming to Manila. Thank you very much,
Thank
Nick, for
you.
your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nelson. The next one is Bond.